House prices in Wales continue to edge upwards according to the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors Residential Market Survey for July, and expectations are for prices and activity to increase over the next 3 months. This follows a relatively quiet July for sales activity, according to the survey. New buyer inquiries and newly agreed sales were only marginally higher than in June. Supply constraints continue to be a factor, with the number of new instructions reported to be broadly flat. Looking 12 months ahead, Welsh surveyors remain relatively upbeat, but a net balance of 49% of Welsh chartered surveyors expecting prices to be higher in a year's time, and a net balance of 21% expecting sales activity to rise. The latest housing report from the National Association of Estate Agents, Property Mark, suggests that the housing market shows resilience in June as buyer demand remains high. The number of house hunters registered per estate agent fell slightly in June, but despite this, the number of prospective buyers remain high for the year. Although there has been a slight drop in supply and demand, the housing market is still stronger than expected, and with the warm months, this can often result in a quietening down of the market, which as yet has not been experienced, and demand remains high for the year. In Cardiff, we have seen a reasonable level of viewings and offers, despite it being the holiday season. At a macro level, the change of Prime Minister may increase economic optimism for the next 3 months. At a more micro level, a shortage of first-time buyer properties continues to be a challenge, with prices increasing because of the demand outstripping the supply. The RICS have indicated that tenant demand for property is at its strongest since 2016, and this, coupled with a 3-year long decline in landlord instructions, has resulted in 25% of Chartered Surveyor members now predicting rents will increase. This is Tony Felici from Kelvin, saying goodbye until our next housing market update.